Alright, hey everybody, welcome to another episode of TEW Local Global 1987. We're back because I'm GCW. And we are here booking the 4th of November 1996 episode of Fuel. But before we get into it, I want to show you guys what happened on Saturday night's wrestling and between episodes. It was the 150th Saturday night's wrestling, so I had a special show going on. And that's JJ Dillon opening the show. Candido and Jericho took on Jeff and Matt Hardy. A good match. We had a four-way for the Cruiserweight Championship. Billy Kidman managed to retain the title. And in the main event, The Rock defeated Ken Shamrock to retain his GCW Championship. So, good show. And we have a new championship. The six-man tag team championships, which will be decided in a tournament, an 8-team tournament, on Saturday night's wrestling, which I'll be booking on Wednesday the 6th of November. I'm not going to show the booking process, like anything. I'm not going to show the results. I will show you guys who the new champions are next episode, but the titles aren't meant to be serious. They're not going to be featured in any main storylines. They're pretty much just a title that changes hands on like house shows and stuff like that to boost attendances. It's a very lower card title, but it doesn't mean that nobody important is going to hold it. So, I'll just mention who's in the tournament. Triple H, Billy Gunn, and Road Dogg are a team. Hammer, Riggs, and Cronus from The Flock. Joseph, Otto, and Meat from The Interns. Benoit, Storm, and Kojima. Juventud, Damien 666, and Hector Garza. Kidman, Chavo, and Rey Mysterio. The team of the Southern Outlaws that is now a faction because the addition of Outlaw Bradshaw. So now we got Outlaw Duncombe, Outlaw Wyndham, and Outlaw Bradshaw. So they're in there, and the Nation of Domination. These three. So without any further ado, let's get straight into GCW Fuel. So on the pre-show, we've got our an 8-man tag, and it's our high spots match. So the team of Alex Wright, Rey Mysterio, and the Hardys defeat the LWO. And Juventud's getting up there, but 75. We open the show with The Rock cutting a promo, the GCW champion, and Dustin Rhodes comes out. And it's announced that these two will be facing off at Championship Wrestling Becoming. That's going to be taking place, not next episode, but the one after, I'm pretty sure. So it gets a 93. Kane is in action. He gets a victory over Disco Inferno in 2 minutes. Big squash match. And afterwards, Paul Bearer gets a microphone. And he says that this will keep happening. Kane's going to destroy the entire roster until The Undertaker answers his challenge. And he keeps beating down Disco. And Mike Awesome comes out to fight with Kane. So he gets a 67. Brian Pillman is cutting a promo next. He's talking about... where's my page? There we go. He's talking about Sting. Wanting Sting in a match, and there's a reason these two are going to be facing off. It's to prove who the greatest of all time in GCW is. Is it Brian Pillman, former multiple-time world champion, former main eventer of Revolution, the longest reigning GCW champion, or is it Sting, also multiple-time GCW champion, also multiple-time main eventer of Revolution, and the first ever GCW world champion? So, gets a 95. We got our hardcore match next. Mankind gets a victory over Road Dogg with a mandible claw. Mankind suffered cracked ribs. That's unfortunate. It's a 68. Thanks, Pat. But since the title didn't change hands, and they didn't see that it was necessary for Mankind to drop the title, he's probably going to be okay. Or unless those types of on-the-fly decisions just aren't a thing anymore. Syndicate is cutting a promo next, and The Rock comes out, and Jesse Ventura books The Rock in a 4-on-1 handicap match against the Interns right now. And The Rock gets the victory over the Interns, defeating Otto with the Rock Bottom, 56. Raven is cutting a promo next, and Perry Saturn comes out. And Perry Saturn wants Raven at Championship Wrestling Becoming. So it gets a 77. Candido and Jericho are cutting a promo, and Diamond Dallas Page ends up coming out, and it's announced that Chris Jericho will be facing off against DDP at Championship Wrestling 179 Becoming. Farouk gets a victory over Mark Merrow in 4 minutes. And afterwards, he cuts a promo. He's coming for the Nation of Domination. Stevie Ray, D'Lo Brown, and Mark Henry, 76. Booker T is out, cutting a promo on a Chris Benoit, the Intercontinental Championship, and Teddy Long comes out, and he offers Booker T a spot in a Battle Pro Initiative that Booker T turns down. And then our main event, World Tag Team Championships, are on the line, and Show Rock, the team of Big Show and Ken Shamrock, once again claim the GCW World Tag Team Championship after defeating Benoit and Storm, and it gets a 93 to end our show with a 90, our best fuel so far. And perfect, Mankind's not going to be out. And we grow popularity in menu regions, that's fantastic. So that show was good. See what happens when we book a tag team title main event with Benoit and Storm in it. Magic. And great angles throughout the show, of course. Brian Pillman cutting an amazing promo. And The Rock and Dustin Rhodes as well. Alright, what's going on over here? So contract extensions for all of these guys. Let's see what's going on over here. Dean Malenko, rival bid. By the way, I forgot to mention this. Dean Malenko, many contracts are coming up with the WWF and WCW and whatever. So let's go check this. Whoops, my volume's still on. So Adrian Adonis, David Schultz. Dean Malenko first for WCW. I offered Dean Malenko a contract. It looks like WWF is offering a shit ton of money, creative control, and hiring Vito for some reason. Dean Malenko. Why? So I'm going to offer Dean $140,000 a month. $145,000. See, this is getting high for Dean Malenko. All right, $150,000 a month. If I don't get him off that, I might have to kiss Dean Malenko goodbye. Dusty Rhodes' contract was coming up, but a little bit not really interested in Dusty Rhodes at 51 years old. 96, his in-ring career is pretty much over. I don't really have plans for him. Same thing with Hulk Hogan. You know, Hulk Hogan's contract's coming up with the CWA. He's not re-signing. He's going to be a free agent. And although Hogan, you know, he's great charisma, obviously, great star quality. Popularity's a little down, but that's whatever. I don't really have any plans, any room for Hulk Hogan at the moment, which is why I'm not going to be taking him. Same thing with Jake Roberts. I don't have plans for him. Like, I don't know what I would do with him. Same thing with Hogan. Like, my plans are already written until basically Revolution 1997 for the main event picture. So I'm already ahead of a year, basically, in written plans. So for now, it's going to be a no for Hogan. It's going to be a no for Roberts. Savage I was considering because he's just so popular. And I prefer Randy Savage over Hulk Hogan any day. But again, it's just a thing of I don't have plans for him. And maybe that'll change. Maybe in 1997 I'll bring him in. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Obviously, he's fantastic. And I'm not going to send him down to Rival Pro because you can't really see Randy Savage in a little promotion like Rival Pro Wrestling. So for now, that's a no on Randy Savage as well. But we're keeping a close eye on him because I really like Randy Savage. Roddy Piper, same thing. Like, he's so over. Right? He's the most over wrestler in the game for some reason. But I can't muster that much money. I can't justify it for $600,000 a month with not having plans for him. Like, despite how over and popular he is, I might get him on a single appearance deal or like a month deal and just have him job to someone so I can get his popularity. But again, like, the plans are written. And Sean is written into those plans, which is why I need Sean. And it looks like nobody's matching my offer. Which is good, because I offer him $320,000 a month and a $500,000 signing bonus for 4 years, 10% per event, and 50% merchandise. So, like, just look at that. Obviously, I want Shawn Michaels. So it looks like nobody yeah, nobody's really convincing Sean, so we will not be worried about that. Alright, let's go to Rival Pro Wrestling. So that's the thing about Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage and all those guys. I don't have room for them on the roster. The roster is already jam-packed with... What's that? Sound system that you use for your shows has gone AWOL. The live event can still go ahead, but there was... Damn it. Okay. Alright. See, that's the thing that I was saying. I just don't have room for those guys, right? Because I already have a great main event picture that I really want to push. And I'm already having trouble featuring all of those guys. So it doesn't make sense for me to bring them in. So the Coalition's going to open up with a promo. Incredible and Lynn are going to come out. Alright. What am I missing here? I forgot to form Sinister Dealings, it looks like. Did I not do that? Did I forget to form Sinister Dealings? It's supposed to be a stable. I don't know. I don't remember if I did. I think it was supposed to be here. Damn it. Alright. That's fine. We're just going to have Nova, Steven Richards, Blue Meanie. So BWO promo. Sinister Dealings will come out with new member Big Daddy DeMott. And let's make this stable real quick. Sinister Dealings. It's going to be the Sinister Minister, Big Daddy DeMott, Mosh, Thrasher. Alright. That takes care of that. We need a singles match. So let's actually put that there so that we can have the match following right after with Big Daddy DeMott taking on the Blue Meanie. And who am I putting over here? Blue Meanie, it looks like. Okay. We're going to have a backstage promo with Johnny Ace. Promo on Douglas versus Taz tonight. Alright. And we can probably put a match in between those. So let's put a tag match. 2-on-2. Dudleys versus the Johnnies. With Bubba Ray getting the victory. Alright, and then we'll have the Survive If I Let You match. That's going to be Taz versus Shane Douglas. And for the Survive If I Let You match, basically, you have to survive 5 minutes in the ring with Taz. That's all the rules. That's just what it is. And so, we'll say that Shane Douglas will do that. And then, afterwards, we're going to have Taz destroy Shane Douglas. So this does two things. It keeps Shane Douglas from losing, and it also progresses the storyline between him and Johnny Ace. This did alright, actually. And this will set up a match, this angle right here, it sets up a match between Edge and Jerry Lynn next week, with the stipulation being that if Edge wins, the Coalition get a tag title rematch. This did not do good. Alright, so this does two things. It progresses the storyline with Shane Douglas and Johnny Ace without having Douglas do the job, and it keeps Taz strong because he didn't lose. Shane Douglas just survived 5 minutes with him, and by the end we can have Shane Douglas be selling injuries throughout the match and keeping Taz looking strong, and the attack afterwards puts Taz over as a badass. And the equipment, I'm gonna kill whoever screwed up with the equipment, I swear to God. Oh my God, I hate this game. What happened there? So whatever we were using just didn't work? I don't understand. That's got to be a new feature. I guess it's more realistic. Alright, Johnny Valiant is getting re-signed. Kevin Nash is getting re-signed. And Kimberly Page is getting re-signed. Sean and Dean. House Show. Alright. Let's see what I'm doing here. Alright, I'm going to be booking Saturday Night's Wrestling. The little tournament will be taking place there. Alright, what's going on over here? Oh, CWA. That's what happened. I forgot. CWA Continental Wrestling Alliance went down to small. They're no longer medium-sized, so now they're competing with us in terms of production. Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh, that hurts. How? What the hell? No way. No, that's crazy. Alright. You're going down. We're going to run it at a loss. Damn it. CWA having that much is just brutal. I might have to actually go manually in and change their production, because competing with that at a small size is just impossible. And they're 1 point away from being medium, and they should be dying way sooner. How's their finances? Yeah. As you can see, CWA is not going to survive much longer either. So I might have to manually go in and fix their production so that they don't die and we don't die. Alright, well that's going to be it for today's episode. Make sure to like if you like this video, subscribe if you want more. We'll see you guys in the next episode where we'll have new Trios champions, 6-man tag champions, and we'll be running another episode of Fuel and Rival TV. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.